Everyone, we are going to study about how to make dihybrid cross. It is a cross between two organisms with both being heterozygous for two different traits. So we will begin with parents. These parents are initially homozygous, dominant and recessive for two traits. So we will take round and yellow seeds. Then their recessive trait wrinkled and green seeds. These are the phenotypes of the parents. So their genotype will be capital R, capital R, capital Y, small r, small y, small y. So this is their genotype, and this is the phenotype of the parents, right? Then we'll make gametes. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, capital Y. Small r, small y, small r, small y. So these are the gametes. Then a cross of F1 generation, that will be capital R, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small r, small y, small r, small y. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, capital R, small y, capital small, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. So this will be a male or female. Then you can see the phenotype which you will get in your F1 generation will be 100% round and yellow seeds, as you can see the genotype which has one dominant for capital R and small y, right? Then we will go for selfing of this. Now when we will go for selfing, what we will get is your parents with the F1 offspring, capital R, small y, capital Y, small y, heterozygous for two different traits. And then you will get gametes. This will be capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Capital R, same here, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So these are four gametes, same in both the cases, because both the this offsprings of F1 generation are now the parents, and a cross will be made like this. You have to be very careful the way you will write about the gametes. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Every time the sequence should be the same, otherwise it won't be easy for you to recognize what is happening in the offsprings. So write it down like this, the four gametes. Capital R, capital Y. This will be your F2 generation now, right? Capital Y, capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y. So you can understand how I am doing it. Capital R, capital Y, small y. So like this in every case, keep on doing it, right? Capital R, small y, small y, capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, capital Y, small r, capital Y, this you can see here I have written wrong. This is capital Y and a capital Y is here. Capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y, small y, capital R, small r, small y, small y, small r, capital Y, small y, small r, small r, small y, small y. So this is what you will get in the offsprings. This is one round, one yellow, one R, and this I have written wrong. This will be capital R, capital Y, small r. I'll tell you what is the way of writing here also. One capital R, small y, capital Y, small y, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, capital, not here, both. Search for the one dominant trait in any. So you will get always in this sequence. One capital, one small, one capital, one small, or any way where one capital is there. So whenever you will get both the traits, one capital, you will have your round and yellow seeds. So this will be your round and yellow, which I have marked with star, right? So this is your round and yellow. See, round and yellow everywhere. But in these, where these balls are made, what you will see, capital R means round. In all three cases, you have capital R's, one capital R. But Y's are small. So when Y's are small, you will have green. So this will be your round and green seeds. Now come again. This round and green seeds is represented by this. Then these three will be represented by triangle, where you have small r means wrinkled, right? So this wrinkled, but you have one capital R, at least in some cases, two capitals here, one here, one here. So even if one capital comes, they will become yellow, wrinkled and yellow. Then this alone is having wrinkled and green. So this is your star. This you can represent by hash. So what you will see when you will count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is your 9 is to 1, 2, 3, 3 is to 3 is to 1. If you write the gametes in the sequence, you will always get it like this. This will be your first dominant, then these three and this. You will always get in this way. 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 is the ratio which you will get in F2 generation of dihybrid cross. What it conveys that the dominant trait which was there in the earlier parents, this one, round and yellow seeds, wrinkled and green seeds, the recessive one will appear for 9 places, and 1 will be your dominant recessive homozygous. So this will not be homozygous, but this will be round and yellow, but this will be your homozygous. So why I have changed here this capital R's together and Y's together? So the correct way of writing it, whenever you take two traits, for example, which we have taken round and yellow seeds, this was their dominant, and always try, don't go for this. Round means capital R, wrinkle means WW. No. For the same alphabet, you have to take another small letter. And when you are writing them together, it is always advised to write, this is the correct way. And if you will write it like this, capital R, capital Y, small r, this is the wrong way of writing. So pair should always come together. So that's why I have changed it here. So I think you understand by now that when you have a dihybrid cross and you have homozygous parents, and you get same type of gametes, on crossing you will get 100% dominant trait in your phenotype, not in your genotype. And then you go for selfing, you will see you have 4 gametes, different type of gametes in for both the cases, and the cross that you will get will be a bigger one, and 9:3:3:1 is the final ratio that you obtained in dihybrid cross, where you have 2 contrasting traits beginning with the homozygous dominant and recessive parents in F1 generation.